They thought they'd found a perfect new home for humanity, but the planet was hiding a monster far worse than any alien. As they started inspecting the planet, they found some wheat crops, ensuring that they are not the first who visiting this planet. Also, the clean air and the weather was perfectly habitable for humans. So they started going deep to find out who actually sent the signal from this planet. As they started taking samples from the planet, they suddenly noticed a wreckage of big spaceship. Also, the signal they received was sent from the same location, but the spaceship was fully abandoned. Inside, an ID card belonging to Dr. Elizabeth Shaw, the scientist whose spaceship was dramatically vanished years ago. But before they could uncover the truth, a crew member inhaled microscopic spores. Minutes later, he collapsed. So, a crew member took him to their spaceship for treatment. Inside the ship, his condition deteriorates fast until a newborn alien rips straight out of his spine and attacked the crew members. On the other side, another alien creature attacked the remaining crew members outside. Walter lost his hand fighting the creature, but as he was a robot, it felt nothing to him. Just when all hope seems lost, a hooded figure drives the creatures away and saves their lives. After that, he brings them to a ruined palace, and the palace was surrounded by thousands of dead bodies. When they wanted to know his identity, he said, "He is David, a super intelligent robot," and Dr. Elizabeth along with him was also searching for a habitable planet 10 years ago. But their spaceship crashed here, and only he survived, unfortunately. In that accident, a virus was spread from the spaceship and wiped out all life on the planet. But it's all a lie. He was the very first generation of super intelligent robots, so it had some mistakes, and due to that mistakes, he learned to think like humans and developed free will to take decisions. He believed that humans are the most inferior being. They already destroyed their own planet and now searching for another planet to live. He actually intentionally landed on this planet, released the virus himself, and killed all animals and intelligent lives. Also, Dr. Elizabeth was never died in any accident. David killed her to experiment on her body. He was trying to create new supernatural species in this planet, and the alien creatures are the results of that. When Walter discovers the truth, a fight begins between Walter and David. They both created by the same person, and Walter was the second generation and most perfect super intelligent robot. And Walter believes that it doesn't matter how bad humans are, they both created by the humans, so it's their duty to be obedient to them. Meanwhile, the surviving crew rushes back to the ship and escapes the planet just in time, and started a new journey toward another planet. But it will take almost 2 years to reach there, so they handed over all responsibilities to Walter, and they entered hibernation cells. But at the end, we see that the robot actually wasn't Walter. It was David when they were fighting. David defeated Walter and took his place, and now controls the entire colony ship. He records a false mission report claiming everyone died in a neutrino blast and only he survived, so that he can continue his experiment on the crews one by one. And with thousands of sleeping colonists on board, David now has everything he needs to create the perfect species and an army loyal only to him.